So, our next cocktail will not be as simple, but that's the beauty of it. And let's turn it over to Michele Haram and see what you got for us.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks for having me. I have a great cocktail called the Fog Cutter, which is a tiki drink from the 1930s. And because I work for Cypress Grove, our most famous cheese, of course, is Humboldt Fog. So I just like the notion of a fog cutter to go with our brand new cheese, which I brought today, which is called Little Giant. And it's a new cheese from Cypress Grove. And isn't this box the most adorable thing? It is a little 4-ounce soft ripened goat cheese. Very popular format here today, soft ripened goat cheese. Very different from Humboldt Fog in that it is smooth and buttery and delicate, not as citrusy as a Humboldt Fog. It's got a less aggressive rind than Humboldt Fog because it's such a small cheese. We want it to get where it's going without dying an early death. And it's also really yeasty and mushroomy. And so it was 2 years in the making. We don't come out with a new cheese all that often. Mary's been making cheese since 1983, as you probably all know, and she came up with Humboldt Fog in that sort of famous around cheese circles anyway, story of dreaming about it while she was on a plane coming home from France, where she went to go learn more about making cheese and was just thinking about the fog that runs into Humboldt every day from the marine layer, from where we are way up north in California. And so this cheese, when I thought about introducing this cheese with a cocktail, I was thinking, yeah, Humboldt Fog, but this will be the Humboldt Fog Cutter, right? And it is so good, you guys. It is nice and mild and just super yummy. And look at this beautiful box. I know I said that, but it's such a precious box. All right, anyway. So my cocktail is the Fog Cutter, and there's about 150 ingredients in it. So I think Michael is going to write those down somewhere for everybody. Through the magic of television, I have some of this already in my shaker. I'm going to start with 2 ounces of rum in the single serve size, half an ounce of tequila in the family size, and a half an ounce of cognac in the lifetime. I'll never drink this in my lifetime size. And then, like the other cocktail and food snobs on this chat, I fresh squeezed my juices. It's 2 ounces of orange juice and half an ounce of lemon juice. Sorry, that's in there. And then there is also this lovely stuff called orgeat, which is a roasted almond, drink thing. You wouldn't drink it alone. It's really just made to be put into tiki drinks, as far as I can tell. I'm sure that the makers of this would have other uses in mind, but it makes an amazing Mai Tai. And the Fog Cutter is Trader Vic's second most famous drink behind the Mai Tai, and this orgeat syrup is really important to making it taste sweet and sultry, right? And then I think that's everything that goes into there. Some ice, of course, and this time I brought my personal size shaker, not the jumbo family size. And good for me, the lid stayed on this time. That's great. All kinds of great things happening over here. It's just like downtown. And once you shake that up, you're going to put it in your tiki glass, because I know you all have one at home. Oh, this cracks me up. Okay, so you have this beautiful drink, and my tiki glass is not clear, so you couldn't see, but if you were to be making this in a clear glass, you would take your little spoon, turn it upside down so that you could float some sherry on top. In my case, I'm just going to dump it in because you can't tell. So delicious. And I'm going to garnish it with an orange. Garisher, the better. A nice big slice of orange on my Baierl toothpick for California, and a little bit of mint because why wouldn't you? And a nice bamboo looking straw, compostable like we like it. And let's see how I did. Y'all, when I think about that list of ingredients, rum, orange juice, lemon juice, cognac, gin, orgeat, and sherry, it sounds like it's going to be a challenge, but I got to tell you that this is super delicious. And the reason it goes so well with Little Giant is because Little Giant is nice and mild, but not so mild that it can't hold up to a nice, to a kind of a sweeter drink. And these two pair really nicely. You could also do, I mean, it's summer, right? We're talking about summer cocktails. That's why you need a tiki drink. You can also, and I do this all summer long, and I'm sure that everybody on this call does this all summer long. Cheese board for dinner, right? All you need is a Little Giant, which goes with, and any selection of the rest of the cheeses that have been talked about today. Some of Michele Buster's beautiful Marcona Queen of Almonds, a little bit of fruit. Little Giant's particularly nice with some briny olives, or if you want to go, if you just don't want to, I don't know, can you see that? Okay, or coming back at you. If you don't want to get in the kitchen and make dessert, one of those rustic bakery vanilla shortbreads with Little Giant is the perfect end to the perfect cocktail day.